guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan Roth, and today I'm going to be reviewing 3 brush sets from BH Cosmetics. Throughout the video I'm going to be using as much brushes as I can from each set, and you're going to be watching me use them while I'm applying my makeup. And then at the end of the video I am going to be doing a review on all the brushes and if I like them and whatnot. I recommend to get a whole bunch of snacks and eat it while watching this video because I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty long because there are 64 brushes, so it's going to take a while. Hopefully it's quick. So I hope that you enjoy. Please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe and leave a comment down below. From the Sculpt and Blend kit, I'm going to be using this round blending face brush to apply my foundation. For my little spot correcting, I'm going to be using this brush right here, and this is the small tapered contouring face brush. For concealing and highlighting under my eyes and just around the highlights of my face, I'm going to be using this brush right here, which is the tapered contouring face brush. From the Studio Brush Pro set, I'm going to be using this one here, which is the large powder brush, just to set all this. To brush through my eyes, I'm going to be using this one, and this is just called the spoolie brush. To fill in my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this brush here, which is just called the angled brow and liner brush. Okay. I do not like this brush for applying anything on my eyebrows because it's so soft, like it's not dense at all whatsoever. So instead I'm just going into the Ultimate Brush Kit, and I'm going to be using this one, which is called the Angled Liner Brush. And then from the Ultimate Brush Kit again, I'm going to use this spoolie this time and just brush through my brows. To apply the base of my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this brush here from the Sculpt and Blending kit, and this one is called the Small Angled Contouring Face Brush. Going back to the Studio Pro kit, I'm going to be using this one here, which is just called the Tapered Blending Brush, just to set that base. For my lid colour, I'm going to be using this one here, which is just called the Medium Shader Brush. Using this brush here, called the Angled Shadow Brush, I'm going to be applying my crease colour. Just going back in with this one, which is the Tapered Blending Brush, just to blend that line out. I'm just going to keep reapplying that colour with the Angled Shadow Brush, just so I build it up to the colour that I want. And going back to the Ultimate Brush Kit, this brush here, which is called the Crease Brush, and I'm just going to be applying the colour in the outer corners with this. And then using this brush, I think this is just called the Small Concealer Brush, I'm just going to pack on more of that lighter colour there with this. For the colour that I'm going to be using underneath my eyes. I'm going to be using this brush here, which I believe is called the flat liner brush. That line came out too strong for me, so I'm going to be using this brush here, which I believe is called the flat shadow brush. So I just applied my mascara and now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. For bronzing, I'm going to go back to the Studio Bro brush set and I'm going to be using this brush here, which is just called the angled contour brush. Okay, so I feel like this brush is a little bit too rough. Doesn't hurt, but it just feels not smooth when it's applying. And I'm going to go back into the Ultimate brush set and I'm going to be using this brush here, which is called the large angled blush brush. This one feels a lot smoother. Very, very, very soft and fluffy. Okay, I feel like it's not applying enough product because it's so fluffy. So I'm just going to put up with it and going to go back to this brush because it applied more, but it's not as soft. For blush, I'm going to be using one from the Ultimate set and I'm going to use this one, which is just called the small blush brush. Now to blend the bronzer and the blush together all around my face so it's all nice and seamless, I'm going to use this brush here, which is called the Dual Fiber Stippling Brush. For the highlights on my cheekbones, I'm going to be using this brush here, which is called the Small Fan Brush. Now I'm just going to quickly apply my lipstick. Okay, so just a review from all the brushes. I'm going to go through the pros and cons. This one here, the 10-piece Sculpt and Blend 10-piece brush set. This comes with 10 brushes. It comes with 5 face brushes and then 5 little brushes. One of the pros is that it does come in a little container. I'm only ever going to be using this case if I'm going to be going traveling or whatever, but otherwise I'm just going to keep them in one of these little IKEA plant pot things. I reckon they are really, really nice for your face and really, really good at blending, but some of the brushes, I feel like they steal a little bit of products, especially this one. This is called the 115 Tapered Contouring Face Brush, and I use this to blend out all the concealer around my face because it fits really nice for underneath the eyes. And as you can see, it's very, very dirty and has lots of makeup on it. And if I was to like squeeze it, you can see that all of that product is on my fingers. So that's how I know that it's taking a little bit of product. And also because I've only used this brush, I would say 4 times, and it already feels like really like gunky and really dirty. Onto this one called the 18-piece Studio Bro brush set. It comes with 18 brushes. but I misplaced one and I can't find it, and I don't know what brush it is. These brushes, the pro of it is that it comes with one of the belts, the makeup brush belts, which is good if you're going to be doing like freelancing, or if you're going to be doing makeup on clients. You could wear this around your waist. One of the cons is that I feel like some of the face brushes, I feel like they shred a little bit on my face. You saw when I was applying my powder on my face, I was using this one here, which is called the large powder brush. You saw that there was like little black hairs like all around my face. I didn't find that any of the eye brushes shredded at all, which is good. It was just some of the face brushes, and some of the brushes I feel like are a little bit rough and they're not soft. So the contouring one that you saw me use in the video, and then some of these eye brushes I find are a little bit too rough, but I can put up with it. Now onto the 36 piece ultimate brush set. It comes in a case like this. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I reckon it's so nice and sleek. Oh, this is my favorite packaging so far. So it has one of these flippy things, and it opens up like that, and then whoa, you just unfold it like that, and then it has a cover along all the brushes just to protect them. The pros of this brush set, I think, the brushes are really soft and fluffy. They have nicer hairs. The brushes are like tinted purple, which is really cool. And I think this one you get more for your buck. Like, it's a little bit pricier than the others because there is more brushes in this set, but I feel like you are paying more because the brushes are nicer and the packaging is just really nice. The cons of this, I feel like the brushes aren't labeled with what they are. Especially when there are so many brushes, you have to check on the website to see what they're called, but on the website it's still a little bit hard because the brushes are really small, so you can't really tell what brush it is. As I think I'll have to like buy one of those like label thingies and like label them myself. So just to sum it up, pros of the brushes are some are rough, some shred, some of the face brushes shred, and then the pros are it comes in really good packaging, and you can also use that packaging if you're going to be traveling. Some of the brushes are really soft. There's a large amount of different brushes for every type of makeup need. Oh, another con, they didn't label the brushes for me. The sets that I would recommend are this one here, which is the Sculpt and Blending brush set, which comes with the 10 brushes. I would recommend this, and then I would also recommend the 36 piece ultimate brush set because there's less brushes in here that shred. It comes with a whole range of 36 different brushes, comes with the cutest packaging, and the brushes are really soft. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video wasn't too long at all. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!